The Return of Catherine. Hello, I'm hgtudor. The Princess of Wales had abdominal surgery earlier this year. Cancer was detected and she's been receiving treatment since. This has meant she has stayed out of the public eye. Quite a sensible thing to do when you're recovering from treatment as a consequence of a serious affliction such as cancer. Nevertheless, the vile trolls of the Sussex Squad took it upon themselves to relentlessly engage in the very behaviours that they criticise other people for by articulating preposterous speculation about the fact that the Princess of Wales had not been seen in public, notwithstanding the fact that there was an appearance in a car with her mother, notwithstanding the fact that she released a video explaining the cancer diagnosis, and also the fact that she had been taking time to explain this to her children. Those tinfoil hat brigade lunatics still would not accept it. After all, what's more plausible? That someone has cancer, is receiving treatment, wants to spend time with their family, wants to ensure that young children understand what that means, therefore staying out of the public eye, or that your husband beat you up, killed you, stuck you under the patio. This is the dim-witted behaviour of those abject clowns who are unable to exercise any critical thinking. Thus, an announcement came yesterday and was covered in newspapers and media outlets around the globe explaining that Princess of Wales was going to make her first public appearance since the cancer announcement. And The Guardian explained to us, the Princess of Wales has said she is making good progress, but is not out of the woods yet, as she announced she intends to attend Trooping the Colour on Saturday, which would be the first time she has been seen in public since her cancer diagnosis was announced. Sharing that she has good days and bad days, she also revealed her treatment would continue for a few more months. In a personal written message released on the couple's social media account, along with a new photograph of her taken in Windsor this week, she said she and the Prince of Wales were blown away by kind messages of support. She said, "I am making good progress, but as anyone going through chemotherapy will know, there are good days and bad days. On those bad days you feel weak, tired, and you have to give in to your body resting. But on the good days when you feel stronger, you want to make the most of feeling well. My treatment is ongoing and will be for a few more months. On the days I feel well enough, it is a joy to engage with school life, spend personal time on the things that give me energy and positivity, as well as starting to do a little work from home." The Princess added, "I'm looking forward to attending the King's birthday parade this weekend with my family and hope to join a few public engagements over the summer, but equally knowing I'm not out of the woods yet. I am learning how to be patient, especially with uncertainty, taking each day as it comes, listening to my body, and allowing myself to take this much-needed time to heal. Thank you so much for your continued understanding, and to all of you who have so bravely shared your stories with me." Catherine is due to watch the parade from the Major General's office with her family and is expected to appear on the Buckingham Palace balcony, though plans may be amended at short notice depending on how she feels. Downing Street and the Cabinet Office have been informed of her decision to attend. A Buckingham Palace spokesperson said on Friday, "His Majesty is delighted that the Princess is able to attend tomorrow's events and is much looking forward to all elements of the day." The Princess announced in March that she was undergoing a course of preventative chemotherapy, which she is still undergoing, and her attendance at Trooping is said not to represent a return to a full schedule of public engagements. She will not attend the Order of the Garter or Royal Ascot next week. She may decide to attend some events over the course of the summer, as and when she feels able to do, with the support and guidance of her medical team, but is said to be prioritising her recovery. No decisions have been made on specific engagements over the coming months. Catherine is said to have started working a little from home, and both she and her medical team have made it clear that going about her normal life and doing some of the things she enjoys will be integral to her recovery. In addition to briefings from her team at Kensington Palace, the Royal Foundation and the Centre for Early Childhood, she is said to have started to undertake some meetings relating to her work and projects. A Kensington Palace spokesperson said of her attendance at this weekend's event, as she has said, she is making good progress and is looking forward to joining the family. Of her treatment, the spokesperson said, as she said in her message, and as anyone receiving chemotherapy will know, she has good days and bad days. Of Prince William, the spokesperson added, the Prince is pleased to see the Princess starting to engage with the work and projects that are important to her. He will continue to focus his time on supporting his wife and children, while continuing to undertake his public duties. Aides are not putting a time frame on when she will be able to resume full public duties, stressing it is important she is allowed time to heal and build her strength. Speculation over her condition has been extremely unhelpful and put extra pressure on her and her family, it is said. Now, as you know, The Guardian is a left-leaning publication, and that's a fair and balanced explanation of what's going on. A picture accompanies it, which you can see in the thumbnail. But of course, as a consequence of the announcement that she will be attending Trooping the Colour, rather than have an expression of that's good news, the reaction of certain individuals is all too predictable. Now, when the Princess placed the announcement on the Prince and Princess of Wales Twitter account, X account, it's been viewed 6.8 million times at the time of me making this video, and has many, many messages of support and delight that she is going to attend Trooping the Colour, showing the popularity that the Princess of Wales has and the love and affection that is directed towards her. Nevertheless, predictably enough, we have the usual clown-like behaviour from individuals such as Christopher Boozy, who, demonstrating the absence of emotional empathy, when asked by Dan Wooten how long till you start saying this is a fake photo, he engages by stating, since you are desperate for the engagement, I will give it to you. Finding numerous edits only took me 30 seconds. Marking all the edits will take me an hour or more, as the photo was heavily edited. Well, it seems to me that the actual photo that Boozy put forward compared to the actual photo that was released to the press are actually two different photographs, and one queries whether he has engaged in some shenanigans himself. But it is demonstrative, that individual and those of his ilk, that rather than offer best wishes to a woman who is clearly experiencing a serious medical condition and is on the road to recovery, and express pleasure at that being the case, they demonstrate their lack of humanity and the absence of emotional empathy by immediately trying to pick apart a picture. It is wholly demonstrative of the mindset of those individuals, and we all know where that comes from. There's been an outpouring of delight from those pleased to know that the Princess of Wales will be attending Trooping the Colour. And of course, the announcement was covered in news outlet after news outlet, media, enterprise, and broadcast news around the planet, demonstrating the interest in the Princess of Wales and also the sharing of this excellent news. Huzzah! Thus, she's going to be turning up at the Trooping the Colour. Now, get ready for what that shows us.